Millions of people planning to watch the great American eclipse today, and many of which are traveling far, far and away to see the best views along the path of totality. Houlton, Maine, one of those spots, rural township, less than 6,000 people, expected to see 40,000 people come visit town to witness the event in the hours ahead. One pair of filmmakers is capturing Houlton's eclipse adventure in a feature-length documentary. It's called A Moment in the Sun. And here now, live from Houlton, Maine, are the filmmakers Weinberger and Van Kolken. Thanks for being here. Why Houlton, Maine?
Well, this all started, I really wanted to see the total solar eclipse. I've never seen one. Tom saw the last one in 2017 in Oregon. And so Tom said, okay, Mia, research where you want to go see it. And I was doing some research and I came across Houlton, and they had this really great marketing from, over a year ago, marketing that it's the last town to see it in the United States. And I saw how much planning they were putting into it. And I really did a deep dive on Houlton, and suddenly was watching a video of one of their public forums about the eclipse, and I kind of just fell in love. And I said, I want to go to Houlton. And Tom half jokingly said this would be a good documentary because we're both filmmakers. And here we are.
Well, I'm curious how you make a feature-length film out of 4 minutes of totality. What's the plan?
Well, the film itself is more about the town itself coming together and preparing for the eclipse. The question that we came with when we watched that public forum was like, there's so many good, interesting people and characters here who were just giving talks, and it was obvious that they cared so much about this town and making sure that this town was going to be portrayed in a good light when, all of these visitors came. And it seems like a very a thing that's common among a lot of these small rural townships is they don't get much spotlight, but when they do, they want to make sure they put their best foot forward and they're able to show off. So the film itself is more about the town and how it's coming together, and how does a town of 5,000 people welcome 40,000 stargazers over the course of just one day? How do you prepare for that kind of thing?
Yeah, and now that you're there and you're seeing all these people converge on Houlton, I mean, what's the atmosphere like, and how are people doing and handling it?
Oh, it's so exciting. We've been here for the last week, so we've really seen Houlton ramp up from its normal state to where it is now, which, I mean, we're staying right downtown, so right outside our door, there's tons of people outside. There's drumming, there's dancing, people are waving flags. It's so exciting out there. And we're just under 4 hours away from totality, and you can just feel this excitement bubbling. It's a really exciting moment here in Houlton.
Yeah, it really is cool. A Moment in the Sun is the name of the film. Tell me something about Houlton, guys, that you have learned now that you're there that most people wouldn't know who have never visited.
Well, I think one thing that kind of stuck out to me is the fact that there's a lot of these kind of small towns that you drive through on your way to getting somewhere else, or maybe you don't even drive through them because you just take the highway or the freeway. But it really goes to show that if you stop and you meet the people, we've met so many interesting people who have so many different varying opinions and varying outlooks on life and different lifestyles. They all exist all over the country and all over the world. And that's the kind of thing that I've taken away from this, is that if you just stop and sit down and meet the people, there's stories everywhere.
That's beautiful, and it's so true. We have so many communities that are overlooked, often overlooked. Who is the star of your film? And I guess pun intended, is it the sun?
The sun is definitely one of the stars, but the star is really the community itself. But we're focusing on about 5 main people that we've met from the community who all sort of play different roles in the eclipse. One of them, the eclipse is kind of her baby. She's been on the eclipse committee from the beginning, really the head of planning everything that's going on. One of them has an embroidery shop and is selling embroidery just for the eclipse. So we've got people sort of involved in different ways who are all adding their own special thing to the eclipse.
Well, can't wait to see it. It's A Moment in the Sun. Enjoy today. I know you've got a lot of filming to do, and you're asking for the public to submit their images and videos as well so they can all be part of it. Thank you both. It's been fun chatting with you.
Hey,
thanks so much.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.